Now that young people have been introduced to a range of different workplaces and roles, the Investigate and Explore phase allows them to dive deeper into things they found interesting. It gives them the chance to develop essential skills they'll need in the workplace and understand how those skills relate to different industries, jobs, and careers pathways. It's about getting stuck in. Think 1 or 2 day experiences, group exercises, and simple self-contained projects.
So we do try and link the tour and the training to the curriculum as well. We work alongside the Careers Hub to make sure that the training is feeding back really important skills for the students that they can take back and use at school.
The Investigate and Explore stage gives young people a much clearer understanding of the roles, responsibilities, and skills needed in different workplaces.
We have a range of programmes that are either for individuals or for groups, and they spend a day or 2 days with different teams across the organisation to really get a flavour of what different roles are across a conservation zoo and across the conservation sector.
One thing that is important to us as well is that they learn about the other sides of this as a business. This isn't just the clinical side and bringing the cat in to do whatever.
By offering hands-on experiences, businesses help to build real transferable life skills. Students learn to work with others, communicate, and solve real problems together.
We enable students to work to a brief and to create something within time that they can get feedback on. They're brilliant then at identifying the skills that they have used within that task. And we also in this phase start to see students that are deciding this might be the sector for them.
Yeah, so the course will encourage them to explore things. We get them to physically try it. And what I want them to do actually, I want them to make mistakes. I want them to get it wrong. And I want us to have a look at what was going on. Why is it wrong? But it's not to make them embarrassed about being wrong, it's to teach them that actually we learn from making mistakes.
One of the things we try to think about is the softer skills, so the social side of things, their interaction, the team building, but they'll be things that hopefully when they go back into the school environment they can relate to and think, oh well, you know, at Paragon we had to problem solve, we had to help calculate the meds that a dog required and things like that. So it's not just the clinical how do you operate on something, it's also how a team works, how a business runs, and hopefully those life skills that they can take back and use day to day.
So it's really nice at the end of the session, we've seen the students working as a team, we've seen them communicating alongside each other in problem solving as well. So hitting all of those real key elements is really good to see from the session and from the students.
Most importantly, we introduce them to the alternative careers that they might not have even thought of that they can do within our sector. All the way through, we're talking about transferable skills, what skills they might already have that they could apply in each of these roles, hopefully getting them thinking about the fact that they could already be on their road to one of these jobs.
Without an understanding of what different career paths look like and the skills you need to do them day to day, it can be difficult for young people to decide what they want to do post-education.
The company's constantly evolving, so it's really lovely to be able to constantly engage and connect with the future generations of people. And it's really nice to show people what hospitality is all about. We feel really glad to help them on their career path. It might just lead them into a career journey that started with us, but also to make the business familiar to them. That's good for us too.
Many of those that come on our courses and programmes report that they have great clarity on what they might do next and what their steps would be to take them forwards in that way.
By giving young people the chance to investigate and explore your world, they can start to work out where they might fit within it.